Matt Gaetz was born in Hollywood, Florida, on May 7, 1982. He is the son of Don Gaetz, a prominent figure in Florida politics. The younger Gaetz attended Florida State University, where he earned his undergraduate degree. He went on to receive his law degree from William and Mary Law School. Following law school, Gaetz briefly practiced law before entering the world of politics. In 2010, Gaetz launched his political career by winning a seat in the Florida House of Representatives. He represented parts of the Florida Panhandle. Gaetz quickly made a name for himself in the state legislature. He was known for his conservative views and his outspoken nature. During his time in the Florida House, he served on committees focused on criminal justice and finance. Gaetz's time in state government was marked by both legislative accomplishments and controversy. He was a vocal advocate for several conservative causes. These included gun rights and limited government. However, he also faced criticism for his sometimes abrasive style. Some saw his approach as out of touch with the needs of his constituents. Gaetz's ambition extended beyond the Florida House. He had his sights set on a larger stage. In 2016, he saw an opportunity to make his mark on national politics. He decided to run for the U.S. House of Representatives, aiming to represent Florida's 1st congressional district. Gaetz's 2016 congressional campaign capitalized on the national political climate. Donald Trump's presidential bid energized the Republican base. Gaetz, aligning himself closely with Trump, won his election. He entered Congress as a firebrand freshman congressman. He was eager to make his presence felt. He quickly became a fixture on cable news. He was known for his fiery defenses of Trump and his policies. Gaetz's unwavering loyalty to Trump endeared him to the president and his base. He became a regular at Trump rallies. He used his platform to amplify Trump's message. He was a vocal critic of the investigations into Russian interference in the 2016 election. He also opposed both of Trump's impeachments. This allegiance solidified his position as one of Trump's most ardent supporters in Congress. Beyond his support for Trump, Gaetz established himself as a staunch conservative on policy issues. He consistently voted against abortion rights. He supported efforts to repeal and replace the Affordable Care Act. He was a vocal critic of environmental regulations. Gaetz's voting record reflected his commitment to a far-right ideology. This approach resonated with his base but alienated many moderate and liberal voters. As Trump's presidency came to an end, Gaetz remained a powerful figure in Republican politics. He was a sought-after speaker at conservative gatherings. He continued to be a vocal presence on social media. He used his platform to attack his political opponents. He also promoted conspiracy theories. Despite growing controversies, Gaetz remained a popular figure among the Republican base. He seemed poised to remain a force in American politics for years to come. Gaetz's political rise was not without its share of controversies. His personal life and financial dealings attracted increasing scrutiny. In early 2021, news broke that Gaetz was under investigation by the Department of Justice. The investigation centered around allegations of sex trafficking. The allegations involved a minor. Gaetz vehemently denied any wrongdoing. He claimed he was the victim of an extortion attempt. The Justice Department investigation sent shockwaves through Washington. Gaetz faced calls to resign from both Democrats and some Republicans. He refused to step down. He maintained his innocence. The investigation cast a long shadow over his career. It also raised questions about his judgment and fitness for office. In addition to the sex trafficking allegations, Gaetz faced other scandals. He was criticized for his association with far-right figures. These included individuals with ties to white supremacy. He was also accused of misusing campaign funds. The House Ethics Committee opened an investigation into his actions. Gaetz denied these allegations as well. He dismissed them as politically motivated attacks. The mounting controversies took a toll on Gaetz's career. He was removed from his House committee assignments. He became increasingly isolated from his colleagues. His once bright political future seemed uncertain. The investigations into his conduct continued to loom large. They threatened to derail his career altogether. On November 13, 2024, Matt Gaetz resigned from the U.S. House of Representatives. This decision followed mounting pressure from both Democrats and Republicans. The resignation marked a stunning fall from grace for the once rising star of the Republican Party. Gaetz's departure left a void in the House. It also sparked a scramble for his now vacant seat. Gaetz's resignation brought an end to his tumultuous tenure in Congress. However, it did not erase the controversies that plagued his final years in office. The Justice Department investigation, though it did not result in charges, left a stain on his reputation. The allegations against him raised serious questions about his conduct. These questions continued to linger even after his departure from Congress. Gates's legacy in American politics is complex and contested. His supporters view him as a fearless conservative warrior. They admire his willingness to challenge the status quo. They see him as a victim of a politically motivated witch hunt. His detractors, on the other hand, view him as an unethical and opportunistic politician. They believe he abused his power. They see his resignation as a long-overdue consequence of his actions. Despite his resignation, Gates's influence on American politics may not be over. He remains a popular figure among segments of the Republican base. He has hinted at a possible return to politics in the future. Only time will tell what the next chapter holds for Matt Gaetz. However, his rise and fall serve as a cautionary tale about the perils of ambition, the corrosive nature of power, and the importance of accountability in public life.